Okay guys, I'm going to do a series on building your own shed in your backyard. I'm in Pennsylvania. This is my home. It's actually, I only own half of it. It's a duplex, so I'm on this left side. Anyway, I needed a yard or a shed in my backyard, and we'll walk back here. I'll show you what I'm doing with it. I wanted it to look nice, wanted it to do myself, because I know how, when people come in, how they destroy the yards and stuff. So I decided I'm going to put this shed in line with the house, with a space probably about 3-4 feet. And you'll see I've already got the foundation started. Anyway, there's going to be, the shed will be right here. It's going to be an 8x12. You don't need a permit for 100 square feet or less in this development. So I'll back up here and just show you what I got. That's where it's going to go. So that's going to be directly in line with the home. And I'll put like a window on this back side that will match the garage windows and the, you know, the shutter keller and everything. So that'll look nice. And I'm going to put a little piece of vinyl fence in between here. And that'll bridge between the home with 2 posts and the shed. So I'm thinking that's going to look pretty good. Anyway, I dug this out. I have a laser level, and I came out here, you know, at nighttime, set it up over here on my porch, and swung it to the 4 corners of where I wanted to do it. And I had about a 5-inch difference, so I went with 4x6-inch lumber. So I figured, you know, at this corner, which was the deepest corner, you can see that's pretty level with the ground. And then over at that corner there, this corner, you know, in this side corner here, this point, it's down a few inches. But this corner actually is pretty much sticking out almost the whole timber. Now I backfilled it a little bit. And I went with the 4x6 for, you know, to give it a nice box frame. And I rented a sod removal tool, and actually, I don't know, it was like $70 or something to rent that thing. And I removed all the sod from the top, and then I borrowed my I tried my rototiller, which is a Honda rototiller, and it wouldn't do it since it was hard ground. But I borrowed my friend's Cub Cadet, and it loosened it all up, and I shoveled it out and worked on it. And anyway, I got the edges done. And I half-lapped these corners. You can see there's a pin in each corner. So those things are notched and tied together. All the corners, all 4 corners. And then on these long lengths, I put 2 more pins. And I used 18-inch long pins over here where the dirt, where it was deeper. And then I used 24-inch long pins over here. On this side. Okay, so there's only short ends. There's actually only 1 pin in the middle, and then 1 on each end. So you have 3 pins on the short pieces and 4 on each side. So that seems like it did a pretty good job. Anyway, never built a shed before, never put a foundation in like this, but my dad was a contractor all his life, so and I built my own home, so I'm just giving this a whirl. That was a long time ago. And I'm a lot older now. I'm just one person doing the work. So hopefully this thing's going to come out good. Now, I have a garden over here, and I dumped my excess dirt over here. I'll spread it out thin and deal with that later. But I have a truck coming in here right now. I figured up that I needed 2 cubic yards of stone. And I'm going to go with the number 57 stone, which is 3/4 inch stone, they call it. For drainage, rather than the type that packs, because I think it'll be fine back here with this structure that I have. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. So I used my laser level, and I got this wood after I half-lapped it and dug it out and laid it in there and kept checking it. And finally I got the 4 corners and everything within about 3/8 of an inch. So that's pretty damn level, probably overkill. But now I can just use a long board as a screed and put the 57 gravel in there and level it up nice. And I'll have a decent foundation for the shed. So anyway, this is part one. If you have any questions for the video, put them down below. If it helps you out, like it, subscribe. Anyway, this is Randy signing out till part two comes along.